friends do stupid things together. Dares, scary stories, games. But some games, they're not meant to be played. Some doors, they're not meant to be opened. I wish I had known that before that night. Before we lost one of us. It was supposed to be a harmless sleepover. Me, Jake, Ryan, and Sam. We had been friends since childhood. Inseparable. That night, we were bored. Video games weren't holding our attention. Horror movies weren't scary anymore. Then Jake got an idea. Let's play the ghost door. Ryan scoffed. That dumb game, that's just an urban legend. Jake smirked. Then prove it, play it with me. I hesitated. I had heard the stories. You write your name on a piece of paper, knock on a door 3 times at midnight and say, "Let me in," and if the game chooses you, something knocks back. It was 11:57 p.m. when we gathered in Ryan's basement. The door was old, leading to a storage room that hadn't been opened in years. Jake passed out 4 slips of paper and a pen. "Write your name." I hesitated but did it anyway. We all did. Jake collected the papers, folded them, and placed them in a bowl. "Now we draw one. Whoever gets picked knocks on the door." Sam reached in first, pulling out a slip. He laughed. "Not me." Ryan went next, then me, which meant Jake held the last one. He unfolded it, his face palmed over. "It's mine." We all went silent. Jake swallowed hard, then stepped toward the storage room door. 3 knocks. Knock. Knock. "Let me in." The basement went silent. We waited. 1 second. 5 seconds. No second. Knock. 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 Only wait. 1 second. 5 seconds. No knock, too soft. Like something lightly tapping from inside the storage room. We all froze. Jake turned to us, laughing nervously. "One of you did that, right?" But we hadn't moved. The air in the basement felt thick, suffocating. Then, another knock. Louder, sharper. Urgent. Ryan bolted for the stairs. "Nope, we're done." I followed. So did Sam. But Jake, he stayed behind. And the last thing I saw was the door handle turning. We ran upstairs, slamming the basement door behind us. "Jake, get up here!" I shouted. Nothing, silence. I turned to Ryan. "Go back down and get him." Ryan shook his head violently. "Hell no." So I did it. I went down. The basement was dark, too dark. The only light was coming from the hallway. And the storage room door? It was wide open. Jake was gone. We searched the house, the yard, the street. Jake had vanished. No sound, no footsteps, nothing. We told the police. They searched, but there was no sign of him. They called his parents, checked the neighborhood, even brought in dogs. Nothing. It was like he had never been there at all. But the worst part? The next night, Ryan got a text, Jake's number. "Let me in." It rang me later at work. It was 4, not in next. We tried calling him. It rang and rang and rang and rang and rang and rang and rang until it finally picked up. We held our breath. Then, a voice whispered, "Wrong door." The call cut out. We never heard from Jake again. And every year on the anniversary of that night, one of us gets a text. Same words, same message. "Let me in." We never reply because we know it's not Jake anymore. Some games should never be played. Some doors should never be opened. And if you ever hear a knock when no one's there, don't answer. Don't let it in.